It's Monday. It's morning.
And it's macabre.
Oh, jump scare. Welcome to
Macabre, everybody. Look, it's macabre. It's Monday morning macabre.
Spider webs, bats, witches, and werewolves.
No. Yep, NBA playoffs. That's all we're here to talk, baby.
Hey, can you believe he only got a 1-game suspension? Come on.
I can't.
He stopped them in the
No, I know we don't. I know we don't talk sports a lot, but I just have to say my one sports talk is the Celtics are the balls.
The Celtics are the balls. I don't partake in group activities in any sense, so
good.
Sports are
Darce is
off.
a golf and tennis man.
Theater are off. I fish. I paint alone.
That's kind of beautiful. You're like a 1920s like.
Yeah, I'm like Thoreau.
Like all those weird like. I was thinking of all like the, like basically Midnight in Paris. All those.
Yeah. Like yep. What's his name?
We're like, we know what life is really like, and this is how you should live life and be happy, and then they all end up blowing their heads off.
Yeah, exactly. The happiest people.
Author.
Yeah. Amelia Earhart, baby.
Early 20th century authors, the happiest people.
Hemingway is who I was trying to think of.
Yep.
Welcome to Monday Morning Macabre, the show where we talk about spooky stuff. And I want to rule the world. See you right.
Hey, with the numbers this podcast is doing, we'll be there soon.
We're on their way. Guys, we get over 400,000 potential listeners a week. Think about it.
Think
of how many people have ears on the planet, right?
Right.
What 20 million at least? We could
so you got to figure that market, double that number, and then
40
you take off a room for error for people who have lost ears.
30 million.
Your Van Goghs, and the like.
Yeah, I think that's what they call it. It's a if you see someone with only one ear, you're legally allowed to call them Van Gogh, and they can't be mad about it.
You have to be like, hey, were you simping wicked hard for someone and sent your ear to them thinking that was somehow a good idea?
Hey, if you're a listener and you have one ear,
you might be a Van Gogh.
Good luck with that mono mix, bro.
Do you think Van Gogh, if there is an afterlife, is like, that wasn't fucking worth it?
Yeah,
he cut off my ear, died poor and destitute.
Do you think Van Gogh right now is like free Top G? He's just like super into Andrew Tate now.
Probably. He's probably pissed. He's like, no one cared about my painting while I was alive, while I could feel things.
Yeah. Oh, man. Anyway, welcome to another episode. Scony, it's been a heck of a week, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just regale the audience with your crazy
This
antics.
week has sucked, but the Celtics and Bruins are winning. So if you're from Boston, you can always count on
Are the Celtics in the playoffs?
You can always wrap a sport around your personality if you're from Boston to boost yourself.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing that right now.
Hell yeah.
The Celtics and Bruins are both in the first round of the playoffs.
Wonderful. How are they doing?
Both are winning against much inferior teams.
Oh, beautiful. Love it. I don't do it. Group things, not me, but would you say
Darce, how's fishing and golf?
Fishing and painting by myself are
painting by yourself.
Yeah, it's going really well. I caught a fish, painted the fish, threw the fish back, but by the time I threw the fish back, it was looking rough because that was a long painting, very detailed.
Some say the paint you covered it in suffocated it.
Yeah, I painted the fish, not a painting of a fish.
No,
I took
why
the fish,
would you bring your own canvas?
And I was like, you need to be red now. And I gave him a new skin, threw him back. Little it's like Fortnite for fish. I'm just giving them different skins, marshmallow faces on some, and like
this one's a
John
Marvel
Wick
crossover.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. They love it. I love it.
My tattoo shop that I go to is like they kind of have the inside set up almost like a hunting lodge, and they have like fish, like like the fish you'd have like a trophy of on the wall, but then they paint like messages on them in bright colors. Like there's just a pickerel on the wall that says "Don't be a dick" and paint on it.
That's cool.
So shout out Red Elk Tattoos, South Shore, Massachusetts.
Hey, and even more so, shout out pickerels. A fish you don't hear about much.
You don't. People are like, I don't want to catch that, but it's the only native
Cod.
species in your pond, dude.
Salmon. Those are the high rolling fish. Pickerels.
Yeah, I'm tired of tuna out here acting like they're
Like they
the
own
big shot.
big tuna. I think pickerel sounds like a cigarette company.
It does.
So
Pickerels, cigarettes.
Smoke a pickerel.
Suffocate all that bacteria.
Yum 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 yum. My son's going through a
Divorce.
Yeah, my son's going through a divorce. It's been really tough for him.
That sucks, dude. I hope he's got a good lawyer.
Yeah, he does. It's actually he got Prince Wednesday. You know Prince Wednesday?
No fucking way, dude.
Yeah, from Daniel
the
Tiger.
guy who lives by the train tracks.
No.
What?
Daniel Tiger's neighborhood has a character named Prince Wednesday.
I'm thinking of King Friday from who lived in the castle surrounded by train tracks in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Well, yeah, I think it's his son is Prince Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah.
They're in the
yeah, this is like a Rugrats all grown up situation.
This is I was gonna say it's a multiverse, like
yeah, dude,
cinematic universe. So
so that
royalty named after days.
Yep, the towers haven't fallen, and things are going sick out in the Mr. Rogers world.
Nice.
And there's been no like what's the word I'm looking for? Thanos hasn't shown up. All that stuff.
Not yet.
So Prince Wednesday is trying to recruit a squad, but that's just, he's also
there was
paralegal
an idea
on the side. So that's the point I'm trying to get at. What I was saying is he's going through a sleep regression.
No,
it's the worst. He's like, hey, I gotta get up.
Is that where he sleepwalks but only backwards?
Yeah. So he actually starts becoming a baby again. He's like a toddler, and as he sleepwalks backwards, you see him start to de-age like a Benjamin Button.
A little Benny Butt, Steve.
So we got to wake him up and get him back to like his current age, like every night. So it's a lot of work,
dude.
and it's like, oh, he's just getting up every couple hours, and you don't sleep at all.
You're like, Jenny, get in here. She's like, oh no, how small is he?
Like, he's got no teeth anymore. I'm just like clutching a bunch of teeth in my fist. Like, we gotta get these back in there.
Quickly pick up all the hair. We got a glue gun.
It's a nightmare.
That sounds awful. I'm sorry
that's
for you guys.
So that's why being parents is tough. Fighting the impossibility of time. And so that's my week. That's Scones' week. Scones, you bring in some hot chocolate to the table this week?
I am, but first I gotta take off my sweatshirt because it's hot chocolate in this room right now. Oh my God.
Also, I just want to say shout out to everybody who sent in suggestions or cool things. We're getting
okay. I'm back.
We're getting all of your cool things in order, and we'll be presenting them shortly. Probably at least next week for some of the new cool stuff that we've been sent. But we're just getting through this backlog of things before we hit the listener suggestions. So
yeah, and let's be clear, we are not complaining about that backlog. Please keep sending more. We love having them on deck.
Yes.
And we love knowing what you guys want to hear about.
How was taking your sweatshirt off, Scones? Give me a play-by-play.
Dude, it was pretty good. Went one arm, then the other. Pretty standard. Had to take my headphones off. That's where I really need to step away from the mic.
Gotcha. Tazon Day style.
Exactly. Tazon Day.
Tazon Day. All right. What are you talking about, Scones?
Today, we're going to be talking about the hum.
Ooh.
Band. Slick that hair back.
And let your wrinkles de-wrinkle and your dillies soar.
Oh
to
no,
the
are
sun.
they regressing too?
Oh no, they're getting skin again.
Oh God, muscle, nerves.
The nerve on these muscles. Good night. And we're back.
So it's a listener suggestion from longtime listener, Patreon member at Ryan Benson Author.
Hi, Rai Bensioni.
Also, super talented author. Follow him on social media. Check out his short stories. They're often macabre in nature. And we know you little sick fucks like that.
Jesus Christ. Coming in horde.
We're earning the E, that little E that goes
next
to
you guys
us.
want that explicit? We'll get explicit. Watch this.
Is that every platform puts a little E?
No. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's definitely. I mean, it's a. I would assume it's like a. Is it like the ESRB ratings or like the Peggy 16? You know what I'm talking about?
Maybe. I don't. Yeah, I don't know what regulates.
Dude, I don't know about podcasts. Fucking, that's for dum dum.
God, who knows anything about podcasts? Now,
It's the Wild West, dude. I just literally take this file, put it into Google.com and paste it, and here we are.
Mark Maron just decides.
Yeah, he's the high council of podcasts.
Yep.
Anyway, the
It's
hum.
him and Joe Rogan just fucking decide E or no E.
Ooh. To E or not to E?
Do you think it's like the ratings where we have a certain amount of swear words that were allotted?
Yeah, like you can say like shit once in a PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool. All right, so let's talk about the mysterious hum driving people crazy around the world.
I love it. Is it tinnitus? Did I win?
It is.
Hey, ba, ba, ba.
Wear earplugs, folks.
Wear 'em.
No, we got an article from livescience.com by Mark Lalania.
Mark
Which
Lalania.
sounds like the start of like Lalania.
Figaro. Magnifico.
Published July 25th, 2013. It creeps in slowly in the dark of night, and once inside, it almost never goes away. It's known as the hum, a steady droning sound that's heard in places disparate as Taos, New Mexico, Bristol, England, and Largs, Scotland.
Largs.
I might not be saying that Largs because everything in Scotland's pronounced like a crazy person. So
Yeah.
But what causes the hum? And why does it only affect a small percentage of the population in certain areas? This remains a mystery, despite a number of scientific investigations.
Ice. It's ice,
What?
bro.
It's
polar
murder
ice
wind.
caps.
Yeah, that's what.
I'm telling you, bro.
Ryan Benson, author. Plug. Also mentioned, it's like the cousin of Murder Wind. This is like,
Ooh.
it's Murder Wind adjacent for sure.
Mm.
If you don't know Murder Wind, like go back and listen. to
you listen to
season 1.
I don't even remember which episode. What episode was it? Oh, that was the Olive Pass,
it was
right?
the Olive Pass. So
Yeah.
first episode we ever recorded, but not the first episode released.
Amen.
Reports started trickling in during the 1950s from people who had never heard anything unusual before. Suddenly, they were bedeviled by an annoying low-frequency humming, throbbing, or rumbling sound.
Could you give me your best low frequency throb real quick?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Phil loves low-frequency
I love the hum.
humming. He just, turns that key, baby.
That's all he hears all day.
That's why
You have
he
to
sounds
yell
like
to
that.
get his attention. Yeah, he has a very specific disorder.
The cases seem to have several factors in common. Generally, the hum is only heard indoors, and it's louder at night than it is during the day. It's also more common in rural or suburban environments. Reports of a hum are rare in urban areas, probably because the steady background noise in crowded cities.
Okay, that's fair. Makes
so
sense.
Who hears the hum?
Who hears the hum? Who hears the hum?
Only about 2% of the people living in any given hum-prone area can hear the sound.
Dude, imagine buying a house. They're just like, no one's died in the house. That's good, but it's in a hum-prone area. So,
hey, what is this down in the fine print? Oh, flooding?
Hum-prone.
No, not the flooding.
The hum.
The fucking hum.
Fucking hum, kid. Celtics on a ball.
Celtics are the balls.
That's if that was the realtor. That guy.
Yeah, he'd distract me. I'd forget all about the hum. I'd be like, yeah, they are. I'll sign. Most of the people who are affected are ages 55 to 70, according to a 2003 study by the acoustical consultant Jeff Leventhal of Surrey, England.
Acoustical consultant?
Yeah. I don't know if he's
up.
like he works on like acoustic sciences or if he just plays guitar or what that means, but
There's so many consonants in that title.
acoustical consultant. Yeah, it could just be a guy with a guitar and an amp.
Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to bus on the side of the street, but they were like, "Hey, you need a permit." He's like, "Oh no, you don't understand. I'm an acoustical consultant."
Listen, I can hear. I know about sound.
See these ear holes right here? Full of noise.
Got 2 of them, unlike that Van Gogh guy.
Van Gogh, more like Van wishes he was.
Vandy's nuts.
Sheesh.
Most of the people who hear the hum, sometimes referred to as hearers or hummers, which you should not call them hummers.
Don't go around calling people getting hummers.
Is that a New England slang?
I don't think so. I think that's
Okay.
I think that's pretty universal. I'm pretty sure.
If you don't get that slang, write in.
Write in or Google, but be careful.
Yeah. Describe the sound as similar to a diesel engine idling nearby. Phil, right? You were right. God damn it, Phil, never change.
God damn it, Phil. Never change.
In the
That's
hum
actually written into a locket that Phil keeps.
Yeah, I was gonna say
from
he
his
sounded
father.
like the
That was his
poet laureate
dad.
of the
It was
West.
well, yeah. He had a He has a little recorder in his suit pocket. That's his father saying that about him.
And that keeps Phil going every day.
Yeah, that keeps him humming. Some deep lore for you guys.
And the hum has driven virtually every one of them to the point of despair. It's a kind of torture. Sometimes you just want to scream, retiree Kitty Jacques of Leeds, England, told the BBC. Leeds is one of several places in Great Britain where the hum has recently appeared. There's also like a video here. I don't know. I don't think I want to listen to it. I might die.
No, don't.
It says once you listen to it, you can never not hear it. So,
All right, yeah, I
I'm
would
out.
not do that. Pandora's
so yeah,
box,
just talking
baby.
about hummers, BBCs, all the good stuff.
Classic episode.
It's worse at night, Jacques said. It's hard to get off to sleep because
Are we mature enough to handle this episode?
well, it's just hummers, BBC, and getting off to sleep, dude. There's
yeah,
nothing-
this doesn't need
just
an E.
English, bro.
We don't need an E rating.
It's hard to
It's
get off to
just
sleep
English.
because I hear this throbbing sound in the background. This is a prank.
This
We've been
is
pranked.
this somebody suck me.
We got pranked, dude.
We got pranked. This is a freaking pranker, dude. Where is this? Who's the social experiment YouTuber that's hiding in our podcast right now?
Livescience.com is a one giant
It's a prank
social experiment.
website. Yep. They're like, dude, they're probably laughing their asses off, being like, they believed acoustical consultant.
Yeah, Sal and Murray and whatever his fucking name is are behind a curtain right now, being like,
Yeah. Oh man. The impractical the acoustical jokers, dude.
you're tossing and turning, and you get more and more agitated about it. Being dismissed as crackpots or whiners only exacerbates the distress for these complaints.
What an adult. What a childish thing to say.
Yeah, the cop's like, you sound like a fucking whiner.
Hey, you keep calling in. You're a kind of a whiner, so can't help you.
Their doctor tells them that. Test her in.
Yeah, we got the results, and I think you should sit down. You're the
Most-
cryberry wiener boy. Oh man.
Most of these victims have perfectly normal hearing. Sufferers complain of headaches, nausea, dizziness, nosebleeds, and sleep disturbances.
Sounds
At least
like
one
cocaine.
could be.
All of that is cocaine.
At least one suicide in the United Kingdom has been blamed on the hum, the BBC reports. So let's talk about the hum zones.
Oh man.
Can you name the zones, the zones, the zones?
I was
Bristol,
told
England.
Okay.
Would you?
No,
Dude, you're about to go off.
I just never mind.
I want to let you cook on that.
No,
one. What
I don't
was
want to
that?
cook. The kitchen's closed.
Bristol, England was one of the first places on Earth where the hum was reported. In the 1970s, about 800 people in the coastal city reported of hearing a steady thrumming sound, which was eventually blamed on vehicular traffic and local factories working 24-hour shifts.
I'm just doing background noise.
That would be pretty awful.
Yeah. That would be I mean, you know, it
Yeah, I know.
depends. Like, are you musically gifted, such as I, where you could just cook over it?
That's
Might
true.
be kind of fire.
If you can just throw bars over these
Yeah.
hums, I think you got your problem solved.
Bars plus hums, that's bums, bro.
And who doesn't love bums?
Who doesn't love a bum or two?
Another famous hum occurs near Taos, New Mexico, starting in spring of 1991. Residents of the area complained of a low-level rumbling noise. A team of researchers from Los Alamos National Laboratory at the University of New Mexico, Sandia National Laboratories, and other regional experts were unable to identify the source of this sound. Windsor, Ontario is another humming hotspot.
Oh,
Researchers
sheesh.
from the University of Windsor and Western University in London, Ontario, were recently given a grant to analyze the Windsor hum and determine its causes. So they're getting actual scientific grants to study this hum.
That's awesome. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
True. I wonder
Remember
if
when
these
that
on
song came out?
yeah,
Well, not came out, but I don't even know if we were
whoever
alive when
wrote
this song
that really profiteered off some tragedy.
came. Yeah, that's the owner of Black Rifle Coffee, which is a lot of people don't know that.
Really?
No.
Dang. No free sponsorships. But
No,
hey,
no.
if they wrote that song. Researchers have also been investigating the hum in Bondi, a seaside area of Sydney, Australia, for several years to no avail. It sends people around here crazy. All you can do is put music on to block it out. So there you go, Dars.
Ooh, okay. Looks like we're going to Bondi or whatever you said.
Some people leave fans on. One resident told the Daily Telegraph. I wonder if they're on like ley lines or something. What's happening?
Dude, it's Ice Cap. I told you. Why
Back in
don't
the United
nobody
States.
believe me?
The famous ice caps of Bondi, Australia.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, bro. The aliens came. They told me, brother. They said, you got to go down there. Australia's a fucking spaceship, bro.
What if it was just aliens who like thought they're like this is alien SoundCloud? They just send their sick beats to like different parts of the world to sample it,
It's
and
the
people are
dat
like,
pic.
"That's driving me insane," and we're really hurting their feelings
Yeah, they're like, they keep turning fans on.
just because
just-
like our ears aren't like
Yeah,
the
just 'cause,
same
like,
as theirs.
Glorp, glorp, just like dropped a new fucking single, and it sucks.
And this just in.
This just in, glorp, glorp, you're going to need to sit down for this one. You're a crybaby weeder boy who sucks at music.
Oh no.
Dude,
Dude, does that count for health insurance purposes? Does that count as a referral?
that is no. So yeah, that's gonna come out
Is
of
he a
pocket. On that
specialist?
one.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not covered. He doesn't have the platinum plan, so
And my
The
deductible is so
the deductible.
high.
Imagine a country where you didn't have that. Have to know what this means.
Yeah, some international listeners like, what the fuck's a deductible?
Like deductible.
Oh my god! I just
that
go
way,
in
like-
and get
yeah.
help.
I go in, they shoot me up with super soldier serum, and I'm out of there.
But that's not how I want it, baby.
But I want to have to deal
That ain't
with
freedom.
loan and debt and stuff.
Back
Because
in
I'm
the United States,
proud to be an American. At least to know I
getting
pay.
political this episode, dog. We're talking about sports and politics. This
Dude,
is
what
the
are we- what is
American
this?
episode.
Yeah, baby. She-wee.
So wait, go Celtics, go Bruins.
Go Bruins. You never heard someone with this accent. Go Bruins.
Hi, go well, maybe in New Hampshire.
You think they sound like that in New Hampshire?
Dude, people are like weirdly southern in New Hampshire.
Well, I mean, I think there's people who are like rural in New Hampshire, but I don't think they're like. "Shoo-wee."
I think you go
Shoo.
deep enough into the woods, you're gonna find someone who sounds like that.
It's just a wolf making maple syrup.
Who's like, "Sue,
He's like, "Sweet, welcome now, shoot." Y'all seen
Back-
any more of that wheat I put in my mouth in cartoons?
Back in the United States, the Kokomo hum was isolated in a 2003 study financed by the Indiana city's municipal government. The investigation revealed that two industrial sites, one a Daimler Chrysler plant, were producing noise at specific frequencies. Despite
Okay.
noise abatement measures, some residents continue to complain of the hum. Dude, they gotta get their P&B guards going.
Yeah, they gotta get. Why don't? Okay,
Yes.
If you have
So-
AirPods or Google Pixel Buds, you've got active noise cancellation. So like, I don't understand why this is a problem.
Yeah, dude. Just
Hey,
fucking
hey.
figure it out.
Hi, Mr. Science. Excuse me.
Just don't listen to it. Like,
Yeah, like what? You choose to listen, so like stop. Like put on AOL Instant Messenger Radio.
I saw a meme the other day. It was like, I don't know, this reminded me of it, but it was someone who was like, why are you afraid of AI? You can just do this. And they just put a hose in their computer and turned it on.
I like that.
So what causes the hum?
Yeah.
Most researchers investigating the hum express some confidence that the phenomenon is real and not the result of mass hysteria or hearers' hypochondria.
Dude, you're gonna say ice caps, and I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, they also suggest extraterrestrials beaming signals to Earth from their spaceships. So we were close.
Sheesh.
As in the case of the Kokomo hum, industrial equipment is usually the first suspect source of the hum. In one instance, Leventhal was able to trace the noise to a neighboring building's central heating unit.
Oh. Okay.
I guess I didn't really think about
it's
that. If you
just a frequent, like, just happens to be an annoying frequency that like is common enough in appliances.
probably, I mean, if you're in a modern kind of apartment with like all the shit and stuff,
All the bells and whistles.
yeah, like a fridge and everything, and like some kind of AC or heating unit. If you stop and listen, there's a lot of noise that we tune out.
Yeah. Also, if you get an apartment without a fridge, I'd be like, you should probably get a different apartment.
Well, I don't know. I lived in a house that didn't have a fridge for 6 months.
All right, you should get a different apartment.
No, it was
Scones.
fine. You just ate stuff out of cans and you
Yeah, just
finished
had
your
peas.
meals.
Real quick aside, my wife and I were saying we could make $1 million if my son was eating peas last night out of a can of peas, and
If
we
you
said
stopped
if we
feeding your kids and instead invested that money.
yeah, exactly. And we're like, we could literally just make a little advertisement of our son looking like a little homeless pea boy, with his little can of peas, and you just literally just make a TikTok and be like, help save pea boy, and then have a website called like peaboyneedspeas.com or something like that, and then people would donate to buy pea boy his peas.
You gotta have what's her name, that actress, like talk about it, and then have like in the arms.
Oh, Sarah
of an
McLachlan, yeah.
Yeah, that, and then just show pictures of
Yeah,
P-Boy
just
eating
of
peas.
P-Boy. And then we were like, well, we don't want to put our son's face on the internet, so there goes P-Boy. But anyway.
And then you gotta have him like with a can of peas, like turning it upside down and nothing falls out.
yeah, just looking sad. One tear comes down.
Oh man, you probably would make a lot of money, but you'd be monster. You'd also probably go to jail for fraud.
Would you? Can't you? I mean, is it fraud if you just say, hey, help P-Boy buy his peas?
I guess not.
like we never
I don't know
said-
enough about the law to dispute you.
Because, like, what are they going to do? They're like, hey, you said you'd help buy his peas. And we're like, yeah, we bought 2 cans of peas and then saved the rest. We helped buy him peas.
We actually invested it so that way later down the road we can buy more peas.
Yeah, it's called investing. Ever heard of it? Obviously you haven't. Obviously you're spending too much on your avocado toast, officer.
Obviously, you're spending too much supporting other people's P-Boys. Turn it back on them.
Anyway, if you guys want to help support P-Boy, let us know, because this boy loves his peas. Scones, I'm sorry to derail you. Continue humming away.
Dude, never apologize for getting word out about P-Boy and his need for peas. Other suspected sources include high-pressure gas lines, electrical power lines, wireless communication devices, or other sources. But only in a few cases has a hum been linked to a mechanical or electrical source. There's some speculation that the hum could be the result of low-frequency electromagnetic radiation, audible only to some people.
It's
Talk
kind of
about
funny.
a shitty adaptation.
You have a hum coming out of your mic like this entire time in your background.
Do I?
And so I'm like, oh man, is this the hum?
Oh no! Well,
No,
should
it
I
won't
turn my
matter.
gain down, or are we fine?
No,
Okay.
no. It won't matter because in post I'll just remove it. But
Yeah, it's
I'm
probably
thinking maybe that's
again
the hum.
like my fridge or something.
Yeah, or just the small man you keep on your counter who hums next to you.
Yeah, but I need him to focus.
Yeah, he gets me in flow state, so I got to keep him around.
There's some and there are verified cases in which individuals have particular sensitivities to signals outside the normal range of human hearing. That would suck.
Yeah.
Just being like, you're superhuman, but in the worst way.
Yeah, right. It's like what is it? Synesthesia? Is that where you can see
Yeah.
like sounds or whatever, or colors or something like that? I forget what it is. You can see everyone can see colors. Well, not everyone, but you know what I mean.
It's like you
sounds,
can hear. It's like when senses get all fucked up and blend
yeah,
into
they like
each
cross over, and it's like you can smell like your death or whatever.
other. I can smell my death. Exactly 40 years from now.
Smells like rotten eggs.
Smells like I got. And then it's just something gruesome, horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Medical experts are quick to point out that tinnitus.
Oh, polarized caps.
The perception
Latin
of
for polarized caps.
Well, no, you said tinnitus when we started.
I know, I did.
The perception of sound with no external noise is present is a likely cause, but repeated testing has found that many of the hearers have normal hearing with no occurrence of tinnitus.
Hearers sounds like a derogatory term for people who can hear.
What you fucking hearers doing?
These fucking hearers coming to town.
Fucking
Shit.
hearers moving in, driving up the price of everything. Environmental factors have also been blamed, including seismic activities such as microseisms, very faint, low-frequency earth tremors that can be generated by the action of ocean waves.
Oh, what's ocean attached to?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, ice caps.
No beat. That's like, that. It's just murder wind adjacent, like a different element.
Ooh. Different element.
Other hypotheses, including military experiments and submarine communications, have yet to bear any fruit. For now, hearers of the hum have to resort to white noise machines and other devices to reduce or eliminate the annoying noise. That can also move when you think about it. I know that's not realistic for everybody to just get up and move, but still.
I mean, hey, 10,000 steps a day, brother.
Amen.
Amen. Keep fit, keep tight.
Well, like military, they do use like sound to fuck people up, right? Like, isn't there like riot?
Sonic weaponry is like very much real.
So
Sonic the Hedgehog as a weapon is very real.
Yeah, getting all those rings, Chaos Emeralds.
I mean,
I know what they're up to.
Shit.
I know what my tax dollars are going to.
I know you got a hedgehog who moves real fast.
Leventhal, who recommends that some hearers turn to cognitive behavioral therapy to relieve the symptoms caused by the hum, isn't confident that the puzzle will be solved anytime soon. It's been a mystery for 40 years, so it may well remain one for a lot longer, Leventhal told the BBC. And that is the mysterious and unsolved phenomenon known as the hum.
So you say unsolved, I say ice caps. That's where we differ. Gang,
What do you
if
think
you have
it is?
tinnitus, write in and be like, yeah, it sucks. And we'll be like,
Yeah, that does sound awful.
ugh. Do you want to just like forget the podcast and go fix tinnitus? Do you think that would? Okay, what do you think would be better for humanity? Monday Morning
season
Macabre.
5.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure we know the answer, but I will throw it out there anyway. So sorry, tinnitus sufferers.
I know we're probably not there yet on season 4, but I think season 5 is going to solve a lot of humanity's issues.
Oh yeah. I think, yeah, because then we'll have AI up and running. We can make like we'll fix a lot of stuff by then.
You won't even need to be here.
No, we'll be on Cancun slurping down margaritas.
That'd be sick.
And also, I feel bad for the listener out there who has tinnitus, who listens to podcasts to forget that they have it, and now we're just like,
that is super insensitive of us.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to say this sentence because I hate it when people do this because then the rest of the day it f's me up. So I don't know if I should say it, or how about this? If you're listening in 5 seconds, don't listen if you want your day to be ruined. 4, 3, 2, reach for that pause button.
I'm thinking about it.
You know when people say like you're now breathing manually?
Yep.
Doesn't that suck?
Yeah. I'm experiencing it right now. It does suck.
Yeah, you're welcome, gang. All right. That should be the end of every episode instead of saying goodbye.
You're now breathing manually.
And then end of episode. Yeah, so
another stupid adaptation for our brain.
Yep. So yeah, that's the hum. I think it's either an eldritch horror or it's the ice caps. I don't know. It's one of the two. You got to make a choice.
Well, no, if they told me like, yeah, it happens in the woods in the Appalachian Mountains, I'd be like, I know exactly what that is.
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, say no more, fam.
Or it did say New Mexico, and I was like, yeah, it's radioactive, like Hills Have Eyes people humming.
Ooh, speaking of Eldritch horrors, have you seen this game called Dredge?
No,
Looks fucking sweet.
I'm in.
It's like a fishing game, but then it slowly becomes like a Lovecraftian horror game
I'm in.
where you have a little tugboat.
I haven't seen the new Evil Dead, but it looks fucking horrifying, and it's supposed to be a really good movie.
We're in. We're gonna get a tugboat. We're gonna go watch the Evil Dead movie in a tugboat. While we look for the hum.
Yep, we're gonna be in a tugboat with the BBC looking for hummers.
We're trying to get hummers on our tug, and you know, if
looking
you guys
for humming hotspots,
if you guys know or have heard the hum, let us know, and we'll stay away from that area. But if you want to tell your friends about the hum, make sure you tag us as well at Monday Morning Macabre on Instagram, MMMacabrePod on Twitter, and MondayMorningMacabre.com for merch, Patreon, episodes, etc., etc., etc. And besides that, I hope everybody has a splendificus day.
yeah.
Yes, good. Goodbye.
Humming.